And also remember, don't believe what I'm saying in this video. This video is all for entertainment purposes.
A corrupt government cannot liberate the people. If the head of the stream is corrupt, the entire river will be also.
Hey, it's your brother Bolo V&R. We in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. Hey, listen, as you come through the door, remember to hit that like button, share the live. Don't keep this to yourself. And follow me on all platforms. You got Bolo V&R clips, and Bolo V&R 2.0. Trying to get monetized on all platforms, of course, and give you excellent content. Remember, like, share, and subscribe, baby. Don't keep this to yourself. Follow me on Instagram. All that good jazz. You see the Instagram link right there, ladies and gentlemen. Now, if you want to go above and beyond and you want to support the platform, please do remember that the Cash App is open. Yes, Cash App DH7220, and the PayPal as well. Bolo BOLO 876J is the name of it. Now, if you want to find the links and the names to those, you can look in the description of all of my videos, or you can find it pinned in the top of the comment section. And Nightbot periodically drops these throughout, your viewership of the content. Now, let's get into the content, ladies and gentlemen. I hope that you enjoy the show, and I hope you watch all the way through to the end, and let me know what you think in the comment section. Let's go.
Well, final answer to the people of Jamaica. We're at a tipping point. One thing that Richard Pondo, CEO of Separate, said to me today, that he can't understand why everybody's so silent, and why the people are so silent and I take all of this problem. And that's why I say, we want the people of Jamaica to wise up and rise up and make the man them know. So we know that we are in a crisis, and we're not tolerating those things anymore.
A corrupt government cannot liberate the people. If the head of the stream is corrupt, the entire river will be also.
May God bless the great institutions of the country that keep the society together. May God bless the Integrity Commission that leads the fight against corruption in the land. Because corruption is a scourge against the will of God. And institutions on earth that fight against corruption deserve our full support.
There was a, hold on, 1 second. There was an article, there was a situation that disturbed me that kind of ties into this. The Observer. The Observer, yes, the Observer. Let me look at the Observer real quick. There's a story about Delroy truck. Here we go. So, with the rising, God have mercy, why them doing this? I want to read the article. I don't want to see the front of the newspaper. Damn. Hold on. Oh my God. Can we scroll across? Oh, here we go. Here's the article. Perfect. Let me hold my phone with this hand. So we can read this better. Yeah, man, you guys are seeing me as soon. All right. It says, Chuck says he has advised MPs to refuse divulging spouses' children's salary to Integrity Commission. So, Mr. Delroy Chuck, you're advising the people not to cooperate with the Integrity Commission in doing their job. Guys, hit the like button. All you have to do is tap the screen like this with your fingers twice, and you hit the like button. All right. Remember, I am not getting people are not getting notifications already, so I really need you guys to really do that one for me. All right. 1 second. All right, it's here. Alright, so just give me a second, let me set clean out the car so we can go through this thing here quick and fast. Hold back your seat for me, bro.
Emotional damage.
Something not right, my wisdom warriors. Something is not right. Tell about them.
What can go so? What can go so? What can go so?
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so Delroy Chuck, I don't understand this advice that you're giving your colleagues to basically not comply with the Integrity Commission's request so they can verify their statutory declaration. I realize that from the Integrity Commission report of the Prime Minister, you have been solely against the operations of the Integrity Commission. But God bless the Integrity Commission, all right? And I am one of the citizens that stand behind them and pray for their success in their investigations. It says here, Justice Minister Delroy Chuck says he has advised members of Parliament. You have on the radio? Turn it on for me. He says he has advised members of the Parliament not to divulge music.
May God bless the great institutions of the country.
Yes, he has advised members. Lord have mercy. He has advised members of his Parliament MPs not to divulge salaries of spouse, children to the Integrity Commission during the course of its investigation. He also wants to limits to be placed on the Integrity Commission in terms of what it can and cannot investigate. These people in the JLP are totally against transparency. I want you guys to realize this. It is quite evident.
Embarrassing.
It says here that Chuck made the admission on Tuesday during a brief meeting of Parliament Integrity Commission Oversight Committee. He regards such information as the personal business of spouse and children. Now, you see, this is ridiculous, but let me continue. It is actually ridiculous because when it comes on to money laundering and corruption, people usually use their children, their spouse, them auntie, their mother, to siphon off money to hide it from the investigators. So in understanding this knowledge, we have a minister of government that is advising MPs to not cooperate with giving those informations about their children and spouse, talking about, listen, if you do not want to be investigated, don't become a member of Parliament. How about that? How about you not take our tax dollars if you don't want to be held accountable, right? If you don't want to be transparent, if you don't want to run a clean operation, how about you get the hell out of Parliament, Mr. Delroy Chuck? Anyway, moving right along. It says here, according to Chuck, some MPs have asked him if it's right for the IC to be requesting information regarding the salaries of their spouse and children. Hold on. So, how did Delroy Chuck become the expert on this situation? Right? Isn't the individuals that is being investigated supposed to be educated about the position of being an MP and what it requires? Right? I'm just asking because this really doesn't make any sense. Why would they come to Delroy Chuck to ask him if it's right for them to do? Of course it is. It is standard procedure in anywhere in the world they go. Why is the Integrity Commission asking members to indicate the salaries of their spouse or something of their children? I don't know if it's something that is appropriate because I have advised the relevant members, let them know your spouse is not prepared to divulge their salary. He said, adding that by doing so, the MPs are not able to share information. These are things that when we get back to the legislation, we have to make it very clear what limits can be put in terms of investigation. Yo, I never...
Embarrassing. He needs some milk. Emotional damage.
So it says here, the legislation which is under review speaks to the issue Chuck finds offensive. Section 40, the Integrity Commission Act states a statutory declaration should include such particles as, wait, music again, hold on.
A corrupt government cannot liberate the people. If the head of the stream is corrupt, the entire river will be also.
Alright, so it says here, Section 40 of the Integrity Commission Act statutory declaration shall include such particles as are known to the declarants of the income, assets, and liabilities of the spouse, children, and were applicable to the declarant. So if the Integrity Commission Act Section 40, if the Integrity Commission Act Section 40 states that you are supposed to declare your spouses and your children's assets, why is it then that the individuals don't read the act? Why are they asking Delroy Chuck if it's appropriate for the Integrity Commission to ask them for such things? People,
Embarrassing.
this is ridiculous. All they had to do was read the act and know that the Integrity Commission is acting within the parameters of the law, which is the same act that was legislated by Andrew Holness some years ago. He's the one that tabled it. So they were fully aware of what they were getting into in terms of what kind of exposure, and if they were investigated, what would be done. So I don't know why Delroy Chuck is acting brand new in this situation, right? It spells, you know, it really makes them look bad in a very big way. But anyway, it says the Justice Minister said, and he's a Justice Minister. Can you imagine? A Justice Minister, this get worse. He's the Justice Minister telling members of Parliament not to follow the law, which the law states in the act that they should give them the information. It is a part, it's mandatory. And if they don't, then your statutory declaration will not be certified, and then there's going to be other things that will come after that. Because it's about transparency and eradicating corruption. So make it make sense. This man is the Justice Minister. Hey, something ain't right, bro. We are in trouble in Jamaica, I'm telling you right now. Justice Minister said he was well aware of that IC during the course of an investigation, asked for information from banks, companies, registrar of titles, among other entities. I know that because they brought it up, companies that my name was on, which were 40 years ago, which I totally forgot about. But they found it in the register of companies, he said, adding that the companies which are closed never operated. We need to find out just how far the Integrity Commission goes in terms of investigating. What? Meanwhile, Chuck again took issue with the fact that nearly 2 weeks probably have to go home and really divulge into this article more, because this part even mentions Section 53 of the Integrity Commission Act, where there's a gag clause where no
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap. No bullshit, bro.
Stop lying. Stop lying. Stop lying.
May God bless the great
Stop.
institutions of the country that keep the society together. May God bless the Integrity Commission that leads the fight against corruption in the land.
In continuation, in continuation, so Delroy Chuck says that we need to find out just how far the Integrity Commission goes in terms of investigating. He said, meanwhile, Chuck again took issue with the fact that nearly 2 years on, the Integrity Commission is yet to indicate which 6 parliamentarians were under probe for illicit enrichment. That number rose to 8 when the 2 were mentioned last year in the IC annual report. The IC has confirmed only 1 illicit enrichment probe to date in relation to Prime Minister Andrew Holness. That matter is now before the court after Andrew Holness challenged the investigation report in his finances. The IC made mention that the illicit enrichment probe is consecutive annual reports, a decision Chuck finds troubling. First of all, I don't think that it is appropriate to put it in the annual report. So basically, you just want people to forget about the fact that you guys are being investigated. He's one more worried about the optics. And this part up here, so what is wrong with this dude, man? He takes issue with the 2-year on that the IC. So isn't there a gag order? Why would you talk about the fact that they cannot tell you who the persons are, bro? And number rose to 8. Yes, it is their job. I'm sure it is in the law. That is their job to make sure they let us know what is actually going on. And see, alright, see, come down here, so it talks about the gag order. Let's read more. The IC made mention of illicit enrichment probes in consecutive annual reports, a decision that Chuck finds troubling. First of all, I don't think it's he says I don't think that it is appropriate to put it in the annual report. You investigate and then report. Don't report and that you're investigating. That's why Section 53 in the Integrity Commission Act, Chuck said. Section 53 of the Act is commonly referred to as the gag clause, which prohibits the IC from commenting on investigations before the findings are tabled. Yes, they are not commenting on the investigation itself as in the details. They're just saying we are investigating such and such amount of people, and if it has increased, they let you know. It's called an update, Mr. Chuck. If you don't want the update, don't read it. But we, the people of Jamaica, would love to get the update. Shout out to the Integrity Commission. Thank you for doing great work here. Please continue to do it as you are. We, the people of Jamaica, including me and others that I know, appreciate your work. All right. Anyway, moving right along. It says here. It says here, Section 53 of the Act is commonly referred to as the gag. Okay. He says, I don't think it's fair for parliamentarians to that it should be there hanging out whether the investigation is still continuing, whether 1 or 2 have been exonerated, or whether all 8 are still being investigated. Since you have reported it, let us know, Chuck said. Now, this is my thing. The individuals that are being investigated, the faster they cooperate is the faster that investigation will be done, and it's no longer hanging over their head. But Mr. Chuck, in this article, you're telling them not to cooperate, so that is going to further lengthen the process of it hanging over their head. Because the Integrity Commission report is not going to certify somebody that has not given them all the information that is necessary for them to be certified. I'm just saying. So you need to pick a side. You are contradicting yourself in this article. You sound confused. More, I wonder if he's seen now. Somebody need to check him now. You know, they've been here for a long time. They might be getting off. You know, these guys and these ladies that have been there for ages. Them really need to check them. Them probably, it's about that time for them log off from out of parliament. You know what I mean? He insisted that it is unfair to the parliamentarians who are under a cloud of suspicion, and as such, the IC should quickly indicate what's happening with the so-called illicit aid. Now, Mr. Delroy, Chuck, you are the Minister of Justice. In the area of justice in Jamaica, you know how much Jamaicans have a cloud over them? Because you guys take forever with these court cases. Let me give one example. The leader of the Integrity Commission, no, not the Integrity Commission, leader of the UIC, Mr. Pattison. You know how long for him case their court? A loom over his head? Why you never say the justice system fi settle that man case and get this cloud from over him head? You see how hypocritical and full of shit. Yo, may I tell you, man, I'll repeat again and again. He says, we want the Integrity Commission doing. Oh, that's cap.
Stop the cap.
That's cap.
Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
That is cap.
No bullshit, bro.
Stop lying.
That's cap, bro.
Stop lying.
That is such cap.
Stop lying.
Hey, who man's is this?
Stop.
Oh, man's is this? all lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way know why they take it the wrong way.
You know why you have to repeat it again and again, Chuck? Because you're a lie. You're a liar. This statement is a lie. I will repeat it again and again. Who is we? Man, speak for yourself. As far as me concerned, no want the Integrity Commission to succeed. If you hear that the stream corrupt, the entire river will be also. If you wanted them to succeed, Andrew Ones would not be suing them. And you guys would not be supporting him suing them. So they can remove the Integrity Commission Act. He sued them for that. So you want them to succeed. Man, shut, man. People are opening our fall for this, you know. We want corruption to be removed from every layer in the country. Then why are you opposing the entity that is trying to remove the corruption from every layer? Not one layer, every layer. But you're a little concerned that we're not getting reports that reduce the perception of corruption. So hold on. You want to remove corruption from every layer, right? But you're saying that you're not getting the reports to reduce the perception. Then, brethren, why are you worried about the perception, right? So what you say? There's no corruption. Have you been? Wait a minute. Have you been looking at the reports of missing money from out of your government? It's not perception, brethren. Uno corrupt. Uno absolutely corrupt. See? It's not perception. It's only a matter of time before the evidence come out to solidify it in full. When people's names start calling and some people start getting locked up. It's only a matter of time. And just more investigation needed. You understand? To get more solid evidence. But you guys have done a great job in enhancing the perception of corruption because of how you guys are operating. Right? Case in point. 1 second. God have mercy. Where's that article? Sure. Can't bother to look for it right now. Oh, see it here. Yeah. Case in point. $33 million spent on houses for poor. Can't be explained in the KCMC. That is why the perception of corruption is heightened. Because of your own doing. It's not the Integrity Commission. We're getting reports that seem to highlight and expand and increase the perception. The reports heighten and increase the fact that you are corrupt, not the perception. When in all sincerity, one doesn't see it there. You don't see the corruption. People, we need to give Delroy Chuck one new glasses. He needs one. And he needs to go to the Lord in prayer. So him can open him third eye. Because obviously him had some level of delusion. It is sad. To end this thing, the committee member Julian Robinson in response to Chuck said, I don't think we can categorize it as unfair when the Integrity Commission is simply reporting on its work. Bada bing, bada boom. I'm done with this reaction, man. Delroy Chuck has lost his forever giving mind. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Lord have mercy.